Eat in a Day video. As you can tell, I'm not in New York City. I am at my parents' house in Vermont, and I know you guys love when I do videos up here because it's like so beautiful. So I thought I would do a what I eat in a day video, and if you don't know what I do when I come up here, well, sometimes, but what I'm doing this week, and I have a few more weeks scheduled this fall to come up here, is to do like a full cooking week. So I come up here, I cook like 15 to 20 recipes, and I just am able to get really far ahead on my content. This is something that I did last year before we went on our big trip, and it was just like a really great way for me to make sure that I was like staying ahead, and it just made peace of mind for content creation a lot better. So that's what I'm doing this week, and that means that I'm cooking a ton every single day, which also means that the actual like meals and stuff that I'm eating are less cooked, I guess you could say, like less prepared. So I thought it would be fun to do a what I eat in a day video that is focused on meals that you can make when you don't feel like cooking, and I'm gonna kind of like talk you through different types of meals that I think work really well in this kind of cooking method, or more just like you're not feeling it when you don't feel like cooking. So I have like some different like types of meals that I think work really well and can still help you have a delicious, healthy meal that doesn't require a lot of time or effort. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. You already saw my morning. It was a walk with Trevi, it was a workout, it was matcha, and for breakfast for me it's usually either a smoothie or a granola bowl. If I'm not feeling like cooking, smoothies are obviously the easiest thing ever. You just throw everything into a blender, blend it up, and that's your meal, and you can sneak in healthy fats, you can sneak in protein, fiber, basically all of the macronutrients that you need to feel full and satisfied. Granola bowls are another thing that I have been loving lately. I will do granola, I'll do fresh fruit, I'll do some sort of like healthy fat slash protein, which is usually almond butter, and then sometimes I do coconut yogurt or almond milk. I've shared one of those bowls in the previous What I Eat in a Day video, I think, 1 or 2 ago, but I will link it down below because it's really delicious and so easy. So it's usually what I would stick to for breakfast. And then lunch, I actually am testing a recipe, so that's what lunch is going to be, but salads are a really great option, as well as tacos. And tacos are actually what we're going to have for dinner tonight, but salads and tacos are like my go-to for lunch. And then dinner-wise, I think that, again, like tacos are really easy, salads are really easy, stir-fries are really easy, slow cooker meals are easy. They might take more time, but they're also really easy. Instant pot meals are really easy. So yeah, I do have a blog post that goes along with this What I Eat in a Day video. Like, it doesn't pair exactly with this, but I thought it would be helpful to kind of put a blog post together that talks about the different types of meals to make when you don't feel like cooking. So if you're interested in that and getting some more ideas, you can find that down in the description box. So I also want to say that this video is brought to you in partnership with Skillshare, and I will be sharing more about Skillshare later in this video, but they are an online learning platform that is absolutely amazing and perfect for this time in our lives right now when a lot of us are home and have more time on our hands. Skillshare is a really, really, really great option if you want to learn new skills. So if you are interested in checking them out, find that link down below, and like I said, I will share more information about them later on in this video. But for now, I'm going to finish my matcha and I'm going to get back into my cooking routine. Actually, one thing I forgot to mention is one of the reasons we came up here is because we are looking at wedding venues, and we found one that we love. We secured a date, and let the planning begin. I am so excited, so excited. And the venue is absolutely beautiful, like so our vibe, and beautiful backdrop of the Vermont mountains, and lots of good outside space, and it's just going to be absolutely perfect. And we're hoping, fingers crossed, that we can get married this time next year. Obviously, the world is still very unknown, and we'll see what happens, but as of now, we have secured fall of next year, and I'm so happy. The recipe that I'm testing today is a pumpkin cheesecake smoothie, and these are the ingredients. So we've got cashews, pumpkin pie spice, medjool dates, protein powder, ice, and carrots, and some water. And I'm going to blend them all up. and make a delicious pumpkin cheesecake smoothie. Here is the pumpkin cheesecake smoothies. I can't wait to drink this. It smells amazing. I topped it with like a little bit of pecans and some cashew cream that I just like swirled around to make it look cheesecakey. And this is such a delicious little way to start your day, packed with fiber, protein, and it tastes like dessert. As I said, I'm doing a bunch of recipe testing today, and I just finished a stack of pancakes, so mid-morning snack, pumpkin pancakes with a little bit of dairy-free butter on top. So good. Now my next recipe is, make sure I don't have any butter on my face. Next recipe is my mason jar salad. So I'm gonna make a new mason jar salad recipe, sharing a delicious tahini sauce recipe that is going to be the dressing of the salad, and that is going to be my lunch. So I will show you the ingredients and everything that I put inside. All right, so I'm making a rainbow chickpea and spinach mason jar salad, and here is all the ingredients. My everyday tahini sauce, cucumbers, cabbage, peppers, carrots, chickpeas, and some fresh spinach from our local farm stand. So this is all going to go into a mason jar, and that is going to be lunch. I didn't show you the final product as I'm like almost done, but essentially you take the mason jar and then you just dump it into the bowl. The dressing is on top, and you can just kind of like swirl it around with your fork, and then you can dig in and enjoy. So easy and so healthy. And this full recipe will be up on the blog pretty soon. All right, so it was a super productive day. I got through 5 recipes. I have to retest one of them because they are for a cookie and they're a little bit crumbly, so I'm not super happy with the texture. But I wanted to talk to you quickly about Skillshare before we dive into dinner. Skillshare, like I mentioned earlier, is an online learning community, and they have thousands of different classes for you to choose from. They offer a variety of different formats. They come in video classes, and I personally am like so excited when I log in and look at all of the different offerings, because they offer everything from more creative type things to get your creative juices, just like hobby ideas flowing, but also if you are running a business or you want to run a business similar to what I do with blogging and Instagram and influencing and writing, they have all of those types of classes for you. Everything from SEO to photography to design to video editing, video shooting, photo editing, like you name it, they have it on there. And it's a really, really, really great resource. And as always, I am excited to have a special offer for you. This is what I love doing when I have sponsors for my videos, is giving you guys something a little extra special and sweet. So Skillshare is offering a free premium membership for a limited time. So if you are interested in trying it for free, which is amazing, you can click the link that is right down below in the description box, and that will take you over to the Skillshare platform. You can sign up and you can try a bunch of new classes. I, for one, am absolutely taking advantage of this, and I have been loving learning from all of those amazing creators and teachers on the platform. So I highly, highly, highly recommend you check it out. There's a link down below, and I just think it is like the perfect opportunity for you to learn a new skill, hone skills, or even just like try something completely out of your wheelbox that you've always been wanting to try. All right, so we're having fish tacos for dinner tonight, and Dad made the marinade. What do we have in here, Dad?
It's pretty simple. Olive oil, lime juice, ancho chili powder, and
hot peppers.
Hot peppers, a jalapeno, and a super hot little red one that we grew.
And pollock, if we didn't say that.
Pollock.
So this is going to marinate for a little bit, and then we're gonna bake it. So good. So here is our baked pollock, which is hard to see because we are actually eating outside, you guys. And for the tacos, we have cabbage, salsa, a little bit of guac, which is really hard to see, and tahini sauce, which is from earlier today. And this meal probably takes no more than 20 minutes, start to finish, and is seriously so good and delicious. All right, guys, that wraps it up for another What I Eat in a Day video. Fam behind doing whatever we're all doing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's a little dark, but I will be linking any recipes that I mentioned down in the description box. And like I said, don't forget to take advantage of the Skillshare offer if you want to get their premium membership for free. You can click the link that is right down below this video as well. Otherwise, I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks again for watching as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!